Welcome. Today is a Thursday and it's the 13th of July 2023, and this has been labeled the crucial Onana to United transfer day by Fabrizio Romano and Di Marzio coming in from Italy. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys? And where you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. This is RD bringing you the latest information as far as this United team is concerned, and we are glad to have you onto this bandwagon that obviously tells you nothing other than Manchester United transfer daily. And here we call upon you to go ahead and obviously smash the like button close to 300 times, and let's subscribe to it that before the end of this month we hit 15,000 subscribers, and I think we are going to hit that milestone in a nick of time. Now, after talking Andre Onana, we are going to talk about what Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to say about the youngsters and them impressing him down in Oslo in that game where United won it by 2-0, and it's only the younger stars that really buried those chances and put them to bed. And lastly, there is a confirmation of how talks of Anthony Elanga to Everton have gone ahead to accelerate down there in the Merseyside, and he might really not even fly to the US because the deal might be imminent, and here we go might be sounded soon by the here we go master, that is Fabrizio Romano. Rock and David, all RD is my name, and let's set it off like never before. Now, who is the first to throw us into the Andre Onana situation? It's Di Marzio confirming to us that Inter are willing to let Andre Onana go, but now expects a relaunch from Man United. It will therefore be necessary to understand whether or not the English team will raise the offer. In the meantime, Inter are preparing to welcome back the goalkeeper, who is expected in Milan today as a Thursday. Now, he added on and said, if Man United do not make an offer for Andre Onana in the next 24 hours, Inter Milan will consider keeping him at the club. And this is one of those things that I don't really believe. I don't really believe that if we don't make an offer in the next 24 hours, this deal is going to be as good as a dead one, because when you look at Andre Onana, and when you look at Andre Onana and Inter Milan, looks like Inter Milan want to sell Andre Onana at 50 million euros plus. And if at all United gets in a bid of 55 million euros, then we might see this come to a happen. But even I think at 50, Inter will take that money because they need to buy Romelu Lukaku. And after getting Romelu Lukaku, because they've gone ahead to submit their second bid to Chelsea of 30 million euros tonight, and they're waiting the response from Chelsea whether they will accept it or not. And obviously sign on a goalkeeper like, what's his name? Somayan. That will see them spend close to only 35 or 36 million euros out of the 50 million euros, and they can even get on other players, meaning that that will be one of those transfers they've gone ahead to see to it that they go ahead and maximize a lot of profit from it, because they got this player on a free from Ajax, and they shouldn't work out their asses a lot to see to it that they get in what we call more money than that. And I think this pressure is being put out by Inter Milan, and they are trying to obviously put a deadline, because as I always told you, their deadline was 20th of July, but they're resuming their training today in Italy, and they anticipate Andre Onana to be part of the Inter Milan team. But amidst everything happening, I think Inter Milan are desperate to see to it that this deal really gets over the line, and they're trying to throw out messages to really panic Man United. But Man United are taking their time, and we know what United does, They're into a situation that they don't have a first choice goalkeeper, and we all know that David De Gea put in his goodbyes, and Inter Milan are also looking at that situation and obviously trying to put pressure onto Man United to see to it that they find themselves in a situation of really getting the amount of money they want for Andre Onana. But it's very hard for talks like this to break because Ten Hag and the board made a decision on not to renew the contract of David De Gea because they needed a first choice goalkeeper, and Ten Hag sided on Andre Onana. And after reaching 50 million euros, I don't believe that only 5 million euros will stop Man United from launching the official bid. They did the same thing with Chelsea. After making the third bid of 50 million pounds plus 5 million pounds of add-ons, they went ahead to have face-to-face talks with Chelsea, and they added on 5 million pounds. And this time around, they are calling for 5 million euros, not 5 million pounds. And I think for Erik Ten Hag and how he wants to go with Andre Onana to America, he'll tell them, get that deal over the line. I want to see that goalkeeper, a Red Devil, very, very soon. So I anticipate that all these are antics being put up by Inter, to an extent that even yesterday their manager came out and obviously confirmed us they want, if Andre Onana doesn't sign for Manchester United by Wednesday, that is yesterday, they would expect him to arrive at Inter Milan to take part of the preseason training, and that's what is happening right about now. Now, Fabrizio Romano has just gone ahead to put out a tweet onto his onto his Twitter, and he told us that Thursday is the crucial day to make the Andre Onana to Man United deal happen. United and Inter Milan will speak tomorrow. Optimism remains after negotiations in the last hours. After tense moments, the next 24 hours are very important. Now, you see, it shows you that the 24 hours are really very much important. Di Marzio is hinting about the next 24 hours. Fabrizio Romano is hinting about the next 24 hours. As he has told us that this week is crucial, and United are optimistic that this deal is going to get done this week. And Fabrizio is confirming to us that Thursday is a crucial day to make the Andre Onana to Man United deal happen. United and Inter Milan will speak today. So today is one of those days that United are really going to sit with Inter Milan on the table to see to it that this deal gets over the line. And obviously Inter Milan have always wanted 50 million euros up front plus 5 million euros, and United believe that that is really overhyping the player that is Andre Onana. But I don't see us pulling out of this deal. That's it. I understand there is a spirit that United want to build of them not paying what we call the Manchester United tax, of being made to overpay for players. Now, they are trying to send out a message that we don't have money to spend recklessly. Now, we have to spend right. Remember, John Mata came out and really told us that last summer, as United was negotiating for Benjamin Šeško, and RB Salzburg was calling in for 28 million euros for him to go to Salzburg. When United knocked on the door, they said, we are multiplying the fee by 2 because United has money. But I guarantee you, if it was Manchester City, they would have gone ahead to buy the player at like 30 million euros. Why? Our history is biting us. That is it. Because we've gone ahead to spend stupid money on players that we shouldn't spend money on. And I've always gone ahead to give those examples, to an extent that I'm fed up of coming out to really give you the same examples. So to me, it always comes to my mind, and I understand that it's obviously what we don't really talk about here that keeps us into the moment of not really getting well conversant with what the club of Man United is all about. Now, they are trying to take themselves back and clean their name, something that's going to take a lot of summers to see to it that we are taken as a serious club. Trust me, look at Kovacic. He went to Man City at 30 million pounds, right? If it was Man United signing Kovacic, would have gone ahead to pay 50 million pounds. Chelsea would have gone ahead to milk some more from us because we are shit at these transfers. So, as it stands, Andre Onana crucial transfer day is today, the Thursday, 13th of July, 2023. 2023. So we anticipate lots of things to happen from Manchester United, and I think tomorrow we are going to be eagerly waiting to see what is coming in from the talks of Man United as far as this Andre Onana transfer is really concerned. Now, let's go to Anthony Elanga. I think this story was broken yesterday by the Telegraph. I think Percy and another, is it Mick McGrath? Those two really broke the story that Everton is closing in onto Andre Onana, and Fabrizio Romano has gone ahead to confirm to us that negotiations are taking place between Everton and Manchester United to sign Anthony Elanga. The talks are on. There are many clubs interested in him, but Everton are now favorites. Now, this is just a confirmatory story because we already discussed Anthony Elanga having broke into the first 11 of Man United under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Then when Rafragni came in through, because he wanted players with intensity, he found himself into the starting 11 of United, and that season he scored close to 7 goals, and he was one of those players that caught the eye of many. Even when Erik ten Hag came in through, he gave him a chance in the first games and played very well, but when Alejandro Garnacho went ahead to step up his performances, Anthony Elanga found himself in a situation of being down or dropping down to the pecking order of the manager Erik ten Hag, and that really brought United into a very serious note of act that they want to sell him, and they've gone ahead to call in for £20 million. Borussia Dortmund wanted to give them 10, and God has gone ahead to bless United with an interest coming in from Everton. And the beauty of Everton, all selling the player to Everton, is they'll tell them, we sold you a player that was playing the championship and not Premier League proven for £15 million. That is James Garner. Now, how can we sell you a player who is Premier League proven £5 million less than the amount of money we sold James Garner? So you have to give us more, because this one is a forward, and forwards are the most expensive players in the world. You all know that. Secondly, he's Premier League proven. He has the intensity and physicality to go on and obviously take you to the next level where you want to be. And if you can get £20 million from Elanga right now, that will be something great, because Everton coming in through in the mix, it's obviously an indicator that they need to get to know their levels, that this is a player that has gone ahead to play well into the Premier League. And this player is expected to return to Manchester United on Saturday. So if all goes well, United might not find themselves in a position of traveling with Anthony Elanga to USA America after playing against Lyon on the 19th. That's going to be next Wednesday in Scotland. That is it. So we wait and see how that's going to pan out. But even for Fred, I really anticipate that there might have been a very huge progress into his next destination, because today he never took part into the squad. I saw the statement being put out by Man United, but that was just a cover-up statement, because there is no way Erik ten Hag would have gone ahead to put a player who is recovering and he never had an injury on the plane to go on and play. So the reason as to why he was not part of the team today, that he played against Leeds, was simple. Looks like Fulham, all the Saudi club, has gone ahead to accelerate its interest in Fred, and they wouldn't risk him to see to it that he gets injured. And that is the plan for United to get some good money out of him. But we can get like £25 million to 30 from Fred, and we get some 20 from Everton for Elanga. That will be some good money. Got in close to £50 million from 2 players. That will be some good sale. And this is what we want to see John Mata do. You know, they are doing well when it comes to negotiating these deals of these players. Now we want to see how good are they at selling these players, and how far and how much can they get from these players right about now. Lastly, Ten Hag has gone ahead to speak about the youngsters that took place into action today, that saw Emeran score the first goal and obviously create the second one for Jock Higel. He has said, On youth players, Ten Hag said, there was Garnacho last season. I hope at least one player who can join the group, have minutes and even fight for a starting place. So he's talking about those youthful players that are going to have to impress today, that they can obviously find themselves in a position of obviously fighting for the position into the team next season. But to me, I don't see Ahmad as a youth player because he has gone ahead to surpass that. He has been at Man United before he was loaned to Rangers and then to Sunderland, and he showed us that he has all the credentials of a player that can play at Man United. So for Amad Diallo, if at all you're going ahead to see him play today, he was really exceptional and was beyond those levels. And I just can't wait to see him being fielded in the team of Man United that has the likes of Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Anton Martial leading the line, to see to it that he really plays with the likes of Marcus Rashford and see how good he's going to look, because he's a very good player and he's very exciting. To me, I think Ten Hag is going to really keep him, because that is a must for him to keep him. And on the other hand, I'm looking so much at Kobe Menu. I see him really breaking into the team. That is because of his physicality, his talent, and it looks like Ten Hag is building on him to get into the team. But the others, I only see, is he called Hansen Aaron, that Norwegian guy? I just see him as the most exceptional player. To me, he's more exceptional than Menu. That is it. So guys, your thoughts on to which youth player do you think is going to break into the team of Man United apart from Amad Diallo this season? I welcome in the comment section below what you make about Everton and United into talks to get the deal of Anthony Elanga over the line. I also welcome in the comment section below what you make about the crucial Andre Onana to Man United transfer day, confirmed to us by Fabrizio Romano and Di Marzio. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. I'm the living true God. Bless you abundantly. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Rao Fikum. Ciao, ciao.